Kıymetli dostlar, selamlar. Mecburen telif yemeyelim diye sessize aldım arkadaşlar yine. Biliyorsunuz telif atıyor. Futbol telif atıyor, o yüzden. Geçen yılda da gene telif yedim de sonradan düzelttim o telif sıkıntısını. Bir daha bakayım, her şey yolunda mı şu anda? Yayındayız. Sayılır. Evet dostlar, şimdi geçelim yavaştan. Bir maç yapalım istiyorum sizinle. Şöyle PvP modda arkadaşlar, bakalım kim denk gelecek. Bakalım kiminle karşılaşacağız. Garantiledik yükselmeyi. Fakat ben bir maç daha yapmak istiyorum bu klasmanda. Zevkli geçti. Bu klasmanda bir maç daha yapmak istiyorum kıymetli dostlar. Hadi bakalım, maça git diyelim. Evet, her şey tamam. Kadro tamam. Maça git diyorum. Evet dostlar, bağlantı kontrol ediliyor. İlerle. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bakalım rakip kim? Rakip güçlü arkadaşlar. Rakip bayağı güçlü ama. İnşallah kötü oynar. Rakip bayağı güçlü çıktı arkadaşlar. Şöyle klavyemizin ışığını açalım dostlar. Tuşlara iyi konsantre olalım. İnşallah kötü oynar. Rakip bayağı güçlü. Güçlü rakip geldi. Haydi bakalım. Ses açmak üzereyim. Şurada geçsin, sesi açacağım. Telif yemeyelim diye sesi kapatıyorum dostlar. Telif geliyor yoksa. Hadi gir artık maça. Neymiş takım adı? Ingiosable. Ne değişik bir adı varmış takımın ya. Böyle bir takım var mı dünyada? Belki vardır, ne bileyim ben. Türkiye'deki takımların isimlerini bile bilmiyorum ki tamamen hepsini. Bir Galatasaray'ı biliyoruz işte ya. Niye geçmedi bu maç ya? Olsun, geçmezse biz kazandık sayılırız zaten. Eğer 70 saniyesi kaldı, 70 saniye sonra da geçmezse kazandık sayıyoruz dostlar. Hadi bakalım. Umarım güzel bir maç olur. Mbappe'si var, Messi'si var. Güçlü adam, bayağı güçlü. Adam çok güçlü, oyuncuları var. 3100'ü geçmiş yani gücü. Benimki 2900'e dayandı ama. Evet, sonunda girdi maç arkadaşlar. Umarım kötü oynar. Sonunda girdi maça, zor bir rakip. Zor bir rakip olacak dostlar.
All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Biz başlıyoruz.
So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect
Pedri!
Güzel, dışarıda. Pedri.
Terrific effort, just off target.
well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Mbappe. Oh, it's Hazard! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing
Ben
this
hiçbir zaman vazgeçmem. 3-0 bile yenik. 3-1 bile yenik maçı 4'e çeviririm arkadaşlar. Sıkıntı değil.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Knocks it into space.
Aferin, güzel, kaleci çıkardım. İyi ki çıkardık kaleci. Kaleci iyi ki çıkardım.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they've got Reed. Great defending, strong and determined. Bastoni kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
Haydi çocuklar, göreyim sizi.
And it's Pedri.
Çok güzel. Hadi kontra, hadi kontra.
That's going to go a long way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard.
Alın topu
Hazard
çocuklar,
will
hadi
not
bakayım,
want to
göreyim
lose
sizi.
out here, not against this
Aferin.
opponent.
Hadi bakalım.
Akanji gets it away.
Haydi be, onu alabilirdim. Mutlak pozisyon kaçtı.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Hazard. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! Save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear.
Çok güzel yeri, hadi bakalım. Koş oğlum, koş. Çok güzel, hadi corner.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Hazard given the lift of his goal. Can he get it through? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. Now Byrne. And here's Mbappe. Kukçu. It's a really well measured ball. Tries to play it through.
Yapma ya.
Stays on. It is a corner.
İnternette mi gene sıkıntı var ya? Bunun oyunda donma olmuyordu bu ayarlarda
Inter
ya.
Milan have their second corner now. Surely now! Harmlessly behind. Tries to go back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Running with the ball, and he's running through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing, and he's managed to get rid. Bastoni. And it's Messi. Messi! And it's hit!
İnternet gitti, yenik sayıldık kesin. Bağlantın internet gitti, yenik sayıldık kesin. Bağlantınızda sorun oluştu. Telife gidecek gene. 5G'ymiş. Ne 5G'si? Siz 4G'yi bile beceremediniz ki, ne 5G'si? 5G'ye geçiyorlarmış. Nah geçersiniz 5G'yi. Şu internete bak ya. Yazıklar olsun. Bekliyorum ki internet gelsin arkadaşlar. Şu an turuncuya düştü. Ha, şimdi yeşile geldi yayın. Yeşile geldi. Bakalım ceza falan verdi mi? İnşallah vermemiştir cezamızı. Tamam, zaten yayınımız koptuğu için oldu. Cezamız yenik düşmekti. Allah'tan üst klasmanı çıkartmamıştı. Üst klasmana çıksam bir maç gitmişti şimdi. Bu klasmanda da yine devam edeceğim. Atlaya basmayacağım. Atlaya bassam 6. klasmandayım direkt de. Devam edeceğim bu klasmanda, bakalım. Çünkü şu an internette sıkıntı var. Yine bir maç başlatalım. İnternet gitti arkadaşlar ya. 5G'ymiş. 4G'yi saldınız mı ki 5G'ye geçiyorsunuz? İlerle. Sesi kapatıyorum arkadaşlar. Telife girdiği için maç başlayınca sesi tekrar açacağım. Bakalım rakip 3009 gücünde. Yine bize göre güçlü. 200 küsür gücü var. Bizden fark etmiş. 200 fakat problem değil. Az önceki maçta internet iyi olsa çok daha iyi olurdu. Belki hani önde bile bitirirdim ama internetten dolayı önce 1-0 yenilgiye düştük. Maçta donukluklar oldu. Sonra maçtan attı bize internetten dolayı. Maça giremedik. Umarım bu yayın daha iyi olur. Hadi bakalım. İnternet nasıl? Gene iyi değil pek. Ama inşallah bu sefer maçı tamamlarız. Dostlar. Umarım bu kez maçı tamamlarız.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Hadi artık. Sonunda. Hadi çal düdüğü. Hadi çal düdüğü. Hadi çal düdüğü. Çalsana düdüğü. Niye çalmadı ya düdüğü? Bantı mı? Çalsana düdüğü. Bantı bir problem oldu kesin. Sonunda. Hadi başla.
And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Dieter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at.
Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! And It is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners
İnternetten
into the
Allah'tan
box.
dışarıda
Makes life so much harder.
Ben korner sandım. Ben korner sandım.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Ribery. Can he get on the end of this?
Hadi bakalım bu sefer güzel kalktı
Sharp
inşallah.
little ball here. That's gone loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Corner it is.
Ah korner.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. That's tidy.
Vur şu topu
Galatasaray
artık.
are looking to go forward now.
Çok güzel. Hadi kontra. Vur.
Goes for the shot!
Daha hızlı vurmam gerek.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Back in possession and ready to go again. That pass has been well intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Hazard,
Guardiola.
out of play for a throw. And it's Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Has a shot!
Aferin.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it
Dışarıda,
work is the
bizden
fact
dışarıda.
that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just
That's rather hopeful. Mbappe.
Guardiola.
Çok güzel.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Nice bit of trickery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ne
Yeah, he
oldu?
just didn't seem to
Offside
get
mi?
enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Orada nasıl dönememişsin ya? Ne kadar vakit geçti orada. Saçma.
They've got it again. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tries
Çok
to
güzel.
pass it through. That's been slipped through. He's gone away. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea.
Top
but
bizde.
the execution. He's going for goal.
Haydi be az daha hızlı.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Probing pass. And they've got a throw. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Fitz. And he has been fouled there. He's not got that quite right. Hazard. Fitz. And he's being shifted off here.
Dışarıda top bizde. Hadi bakalım.
Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Akanji gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Taken back almost at once. Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time. And it can make such an impact on each mindset.
There
Daha
was
ilk yarıydı bu.
the referee brings the
Atarız
first half
içeriye.
to a
Biz zaten
close.
topu sahip olma düşük oynuyoruz.
No shortage of industry or intent
Sıkıntı
thus
yok.
far. A little inspiration and
Otuzla 2-1
inventiveness
yaparız.
perhaps the only things lacking.
Hadi bakalım.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Galatasaray can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's made its way to him. Goal kick.
Allah'tan dışarıda öyle bir yere
Makes
gittik
it
de.
to corner.
Az kalsın gol alıyordu.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal!
Çok güzel.
Madrid have their third corner.
Korner mi? Ha, kornermiş.
They've played it short. Shot, surely!
Çok güzel. Aferin. Savunun, savunun, savunun.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Offside, offside, offside. Hadi bakalım.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. And it's Messi. Vitz! Referee has just said play on. Greenwood receives it in a good position here. Greenwood! It's in!
Kötü hataydık. Orada direkt vuracaktık o zaman.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Evet.
It's ball kick. And that's another good win of the ball. Ribery. Oh, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Koş.
Mbappe.
Nasıl offside ya?
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Hadi ben yapma ya. Nerede offside? Adam orada.
Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well cleared. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cross needs to be... Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Greenwood. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely aimed pass. Foot in. That has been knocked clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Incoming delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard gets into some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that is a little...
Hadi çocuklar bir gol attık. Bir gol bile bizim için iyi olur.
Really have been second best here. Second to every ball and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Get a throw in.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 8, Ribery. Coming on the field is number 17, Phil Foden.
There could be trouble here, and he's managed to get... And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Playing it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Guardiola.
There will be 3.
Ah, he's given it away! Camavinga. Maguire. Not the most convincing of passes.
İşte bu kadar. Hadi bakalım.
Shoots!
Gol! Caicedo!
Time for one more twist.
Maç kazandı ama üzgün gidecek. Son dakikada gol attık çünkü.
Act of charity and gratefully received.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game
Güzel
that could
maçtı.
so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be,
Güzel.
and they go down by the own goal.
Siz kısanın telife girmesin. Bir noktada telife girdik ama olsun. Sıkıntı yok. Onu videodan sonra kaldırırız o müziği inşallah. Evet dostlar, şimdi bir maçta yapalım. Yeniden güreşçi güreşe doymazmış. Güzel oldu. Kalecisini çıkardı. Ne de sevmiyorum diye. Bir golü attık. Olsun, zaten 6. klasmana yükselmeyi garantilemiştik. Allah'tan klasmanı artırmadık. Bu klasmanda devam. Bir maç daha yapalım. 6. klasmana yükselmeyi garantiledik zaten arkadaşlar. Bakalım. Sırbistan. 2790 gücü var. 100 puan neredeyse öndeyiz güç olarak. Biraz da normal bile oynasak, çünkü güç olarak öndeyiz. Normal bile oynasak bu maçı alırız inşallah. Hadi bakalım, hata yapmadan güzelce golleri atalım inşallah. Hadi bakalım, sesi açıyorum dostlar. Telife girmesin. Ekran gelsin, öyle açayım sesi. Evet.
Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake.
Evet.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Good effort from this.
Oo, güzel bir şuttu. Cidden güzel bir şuttu.
Torreira. Front-footed pressing going on here. Caicedo. Menu. Messi. Played out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Dışarıda.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ribery. Looking to play him in.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets a good foot in there. And it's pulled back.
Kötü yere gitti ortalık. Dışarı çıkmasın diye ortayı biraz o tarafa doğru açtım, kötü yere
I think
gitti.
both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Mbappe!
Oo, güzel şut. Hadi
And
bakalım.
collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. So it is still 0-0. That pass isn't the best. Van Dijk makes the interception. Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serbia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind it.
That's rather hopeful. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. And it's Menu. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to... Applies the finish!
Biraz kaçırdık ayrı.
Just too
Biraz
far.
ayını kaçırdım.
They seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there. Bumps him off in and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Real chance!
Kötü geldi, Allah'tan atamadı.
Oh, surely that
Allah'tan atamadı, kötü geldi.
Very good running that.
Tek hataydı ama
Chances with
kötü
that kind of
geldi.
movement.
Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance!
Allah'tan dışarıda.
Oh, just lacked a
Nasıl geldi ya?
finish.
Adam oyuncu mu değiştirdi, ne oldu?
Fantastic run and
Oyuncu
it
değiştirmiş
showed
olabilir.
brilliantly energetic
Ben
he
çocuk
is.
oynuyordu, babasına vardı. Belli olmaz.
Caicedo. Oh, this looks sharp. Cash. And it's Kane. Now it's Bale. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And Torreira. Serginho's cross.
Çok iyi.
That's the keeper's
Bravo.
goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Now it's Ribery. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Played back in. And Ribery!
Oo, korner. Ribery be. Ribery be. Yapma be. İyi oyuncusun. At şunu be. Teşekkür ederim. Ama 80 çok da iyi değil misin sen? Sanırım lütfen.
Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well played.
Kane really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
Ribery!
Yapma be Ribery.
Oh, there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
This ended up in no man's land.
Aferin Calcedo.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Big header!
Oo.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Sari. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot!
O ikinciyi basmasaydım goldü.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Caicedo
İki kere
deserves a
bastım.
lot of credit for his willingness to
İkincinin
make those
ayarı biraz
runs.
fazla
The
kaçtı.
passers will always have an option with him.
Olsun, daha 30 dakikamız var. Haydi çocuklar. Göreyim sizi.
It's Mbappe.
Haydi bakalım.
Torreira.
Haydi
Still looks game 0-0.
Aslı Galatasaray.
Cuts out the supply. Threads one in. He's gone for goal!
Ulan ben o adama geleceğini düşünsem o kadar basmazdım. Gelmeyecek sandım ya.
He did well there, held his run.
Gelmeyecek sandım, pres yapayım dedim.
Straight offside.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal
Çok
of
güzel.
and shapes to shoot!
Gol! Dakika 65.
Finally, he has breathed life into the
Mbappe.
all over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Müthiş bir gol, müthiş bir gol, müthiş bir gol.
Capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And that has put paid to that.
Aferin Calcedo.
Firm side.
Ne oldu?
That's a foul.
Nasıl faul yaptı ki? Ne faul ya?
And so now the referee
Faul
is
mü
keeping
oldu?
his cards in his pocket.
Aferin.
Job done.
Aferin, koşun. Koş şimdi. Kornere gidebiliyor topu. Çizgiden çevirdi adam zorla.
Torreira. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Haydi koş.
They're leaving nobody guessing now. This is
Aferin
a
Yasin.
decisive attempt to go further in front.
Oradan çıkardık ya topu. Zor toparlanacaklar.
Sari.
Çok şükür.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
Çok şükür ki
One
oradan
goal
çıkardık
score.
topu.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Goes for a shot! Good work and
Direkten döndü.
with nicely by the defence.
Al şu topu. İkinci golü atakta bir atlayak ya.
And here's Rafinha.
İnşallah, inşallah.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Serbia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van Dijk. Very nicely done. Good spot that. That pass has been well intercepted. Kane. Oh, good take in a good area.
Çok güzel.
Want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened? Terrific header.
Çok güzel, direkten.
Totally upright. That's going to go a long way. Serginho. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha puts across
Çok
it.
güzel, çok güzel. Hadi son 3 dakika.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Serbia.
İnşallah gol yemeyiz ya.
Catch. Coming on the field is
Hadi.
Quick to get
Hadi
it.
bir gol daha atalım.
substitution.
Gol yemeyeceğiz. Aman onu, aman onu. Ya oyuncudan dönmesin şu top. Bizim oyuncudan döndü. Hadi ileriye koş.
Now they can clear their
Koş
lines.
koş koş. Alırız bu topu. Da taşa gideceğim hadi. Taça git.
Minutes has been indicated.
They're avoiding the play.
2 dakika, son 2 dakika. Hadi bakalım. Son 1 dakika kaldı.
Box. That's where it has to be.
Hadi bakalım. Son 30 saniye.
2-minute stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes.
Çok güzel.
It's Torreira.
İşte bu kadar. Sırbistan 0 Galatasaray
Final
1.
whistle.
Mbappe'nin 66. dakikada golüyle 1-0 kazanıyoruz.
Ultimately proving just enough. Terrific win, however you look at it.
Alçıtlarınız nasıl direkten döndü ama değil mi?
Final thoughts, Jim?
5 sene böyle oynuyoruz evet 5.
Nil written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end.
Evet çok şükür arkadaşlar. Bu maçı aldık. Hepinize çok teşekkür ederim.